Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kerensky's Russia. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're getting a liberal electoral law. I wanted to do the thing where I changed Kerensky's portrait at the beginning of every single episode, but for some reason, it's just not in here. It disappeared at some point, and I don't know when that happened. So right now, we're just kind of stuck. A little bit of streaming Kerensky. Also, Crimea has declared themselves independent from Ukraine. Okay, there. And I did see that Malta is joining International. Sure, I mean, why not? Are they just going to... Actually, they don't even have a focus tree. I wonder if they'll just unite with the Italians. They might. You know, that would kind of make sense. But we'll keep an eye on things over there. Not that Malta matters. They can probably get like one division at most. Okay, more people are dying in Russia. That is completely a-okay. So once I get the electoral reform law, let's try to think what we want to do next. You can start working on Black Monday. Modify the Senate plan, balance the budget. And the army modernization stuff we don't really care about too much. Take another look at the Duma here. We're gaining strength, we're reliable, and the Slavic Knights, they're just in a very, very sad state of affairs, so we don't need to worry about them. I think we should, based on what I'm seeing, we should be pretty okay for the election. We do have about a year in order to get things up to speed, but we should be okay. Electoral law be done in this moment, gives 4% stability. We'll probably use that to focus on the Slavic Knights. I mean, if they're our main opposition party, it makes sense that we would try to focus on them. Okay, so yeah, let's persecute the radicals after this. Operative, let's go with you. That seems okay. Why do you look familiar? I don't know. But for right now, let's just send a spy over to Berlin. Just see what's going on. I mean, what else makes sense? Maybe sending a spy over to the Far Eastern Republic as well. For the obvious reason that we kind of do need to get them killed off at some point. A peaceful unification, I'm going to tell you right now, is just not going to happen. I mean, they're totalist and we're right now social liberal. It's just not in the cards. Okay, so I think Crimea has declared themselves independent. We'll kind of see where that puts them. I mean, they could theoretically join us. Potentially. I don't really quite know. I'm trying to think, like, where ask for Russian assistance, the Busan Treaty. I mean, I wouldn't mind having Crimea as a puppet or just completely annex them into the country. Okay, so Korea has been granted independence, quote unquote, but they're now just a puppet state here. I'm trying to think, do we care about Japan? I don't think so. Okay, Crimea secured their independence. So if they're going to go down this tree, you could appeal to Germany. Ottoman support. I mean, it seems like they're probably most likely to maybe back us. And what does this do? Does this give them delegation for the Crimean People's Republic? Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. Something should have been done. Or something should be done immediately. The unsteady rule of Kerensky is unstable as it never was. Various organizations, including paramilitary ones, are trying to destabilize the political situation even further. We should strengthen our rule to restore order in the country. Oh, you're actually just going to be a 5% stability boost, which I can immediately use to focus on the Slavic Knights. Get them the hell out of here. What do I want to research? Still 36. We'll go radio. I think radio seems okay. So, anything else kind of wild going on in the rest of the world? I don't really think so quite yet. Again, we're still mid-36. So nothing super surprising probably has happened. I mean, other than, you know, Crimea declaring independence, which is definitely a little bit novel. We also have another spy. I guess I'm going to send our second spy into Vladivostok, which actually is not our capital. The capital's actually in Chita. Does that matter where you are? I'll send you to Chita. Cheetah is worth 2 victory points. Vladivostok is worth 20. I don't know why you made Cheetah your capital. 1.05 million versus 200,000. I guess there's less people, or there's more people in Cheetah, maybe. I mean, Vladivostok is more defended, I would say, but maybe it depends on what faction you are. Okay, so the election is going to be in 293 days. We still have majority support. The Senate still kind of hates us, but what if we just like don't give a heck what the Senate has to say? The former Russian spelling, first attempted by the Soviet government, has been cancelled soon after the Wilkrieg by the government of Kerensky. The decision has led to a situation where part of our citizens use the old writing language, especially intellectuals, academics, and nobles. The majority, however, use their form writing, considered illiterate and demotic by the ruling class. However, the reform has been planned since the early 1900s. This will help to establish a single written language all over the country, get rid of the remnants of math illiteracy. Actually, I did not know that Russia changed their writing system. I wonder what. Oh, wait, the portrait option's back. Let's go. I see it. Kerensky's portrait. Let's go with the. Oh, we're not eternal. Let's go bow tie and monocle Kerensky. Fantastic. Okay, Kenya. We don't care what's going on in Kenya at the moment. So we don't try to declare independence. I'm sure we'll probably see Portugal and Middle Africa go to war very, very soon. You're now in the Reichspakt. I'm gonna say I'm not happy with that. I mean, you got the Russian bailout. You have oil treaties with Germany. Again, you're a socialist, which should mean that you're kind of politically isolated, no? Because Germany probably is not going to back you, and I want to annex you at some point. So we should have intelligence next to our operative slot. I don't think we need it right now. I mean, I would like early mobilization, but I mean, we actually can't do anything. Well, if that's the case, then I guess we'll get an extra operative, right? Yeah. Give me an operative as well as immediately start getting a tripology department. Thank you very much. Just so we can start maybe getting some ciphers. We'll get them against Germany first, but an alliance with the Germans is not guaranteed. So we want to at least have a little bit of a backup, just in case they refuse an alliance request. You guys are still taking some supply issues. I'm actually going to send you over to Pink Army. See if that maybe can fix our other issues. Is that the only... I mean, yeah, we got the Far East, but that was kind of to be expected. Okay, you can ban the NRPR. Yeah, let's ban them. I think that seems like it makes sense. Yeah, so now our main opposition actually is now the Radical Socialists, but they are still... They're also just pathetic. They're not a big threat to us at all. They only have 15%. This is going to be another 10% drop into their support as well. And then once the election occurs, I'm assuming this vote is based on these numbers. That would make sense. The capital... Right now, you know, we'll put it into Moscow, just for it to be a little bit more defensible. Just, again, is it just in case? Just in case the Reichspakt have any silly ideas. Which they shouldn't. They should know their place. But just in case. Okay, so you guys... Yeah, there's just like really bad supplies down here. Do we have any trucks? We have 50 trucks. Thing is, I just want these guys taking attrition and costing us equipment. Like you're 40 just from this, and even then, you actually are not. You're not even getting the supplies that I want. Okay. Again, we're gonna boost against Germany first. Let's go for more cryptology here. And how is our economy doing? Like, how many factories we got for this? 47%. Okay, not great. Belgium's declared their independence. We'll see what Germany and France do. They might invade Belgium, or they might just allow them to remain neutral. What do we want to do? I guess... Again, it's hard for me to kind of say what I think they should do. Primarily on the basis that... I know I don't know. I don't know if we'll be in the Reichspakt by the beginning of the Weltkrieg. That's kind of... Oh, they actually gave territory to Belgium. They gave him a little slice of territory. Is that going to be in exchange for, them joining the faction? Okay. So Germany has given land to Belgium. I mean, it kind of works out well for everybody, I think. Do I need rubber? Yes, let's get it from the Dutch East Indies for now. I think that seems reasonable. And at some point, balance the budget. It does need to get done. But all this stuff down here, we cannot get until 37. But half a year from, a little bit more than half a year from now, the election will occur. You're all 42 days. These folks over here only 14. They'll actually finish very, very quickly. Yeah, so ban the NRPR. We will condemn the right radicalization. Arrest Sanikov. Give us a fiber. I mean, the stability boost is nice. Our stability is shit. It's really bad. Oh, you're also at war with Xinjiang. Why are you at war with them? Do you have claims? You do, actually. Okay. So we'll see what Mongolia does, because you're also going to be at war with the Khanate as well as East Turkestan. So you really got a big old mess of stuff going on over there. Portrait, Legation Council. Oh, we can actually click this. There's a whole another submenu. So the NRPR has gotten down to... Oh, they've just been banned. So they don't have any seats, I think. Well, it says they have 7. 166. I don't think they're actually counted in here. Yeah, they're not listed in here right now, but they're still apparently in the State Duma. 19 independents. The EP is the Authoritarian Democratic Party. And we're a coalition of the PSR, the KDP, and other members of the KDP. So we're... PSR is the Radical Socialist, who's by far the biggest party. Right? No, the NSP are the KDP. I thought you think it'd be based on these colors, but they're not. PSR. I mean, either way, we have the most votes. You know, we're the biggest party. But the NRPR actually is the biggest party with 181, even though they've been banned, apparently, but shows what I know. I'm guessing once they're banned, the next election cycle, they should no longer have any power. That would make sense. Okay, we condemn the rights radicalization. We will then arrest Sanikov. Can I do this next? No, because this also requires a 37 election. Once you're done, we can finish doing Black Monday events here. And Curtis has been elected president of the United States. If I'm not mistaken, Curtis, I think, is the only president that, they're the only president that can actually avoid the Civil War, if I remember correctly, in Kaiserredux. Sanikov's NRPR is the second largest party in the country. Actually, apparently, according to the Senate, they're actually the biggest. But let us have exact details. Sanikov is a terrorist, and it is a misunderstanding that his party is in the Duma. His paramilitary organization operate for free. We should ban Sanikov's combat squad before someone is harmed. Yes, let's ban them. Thank you. Again, they have like no support, apparently. It says they're pathetic. So we're at 6 here. Sanikov will be arrested in 38 days, just about 1 more month. Okay, so we can't do anything here. We also have to do either everything's under control or purely presidential government. Which is... everything's under control. And, no, I do both, though. A purely presidential government. There's a purely presidential government. Wait, can I not... You do require the final witch hunt. Oh, no, just one of the following must be true. Can you get this without the election? Yes, actually. Okay, so because we have gone for a Piece of Duma, we have to wait till the election for any of this stuff to happen. If you were to appoint a general staff or a piece of Senate, you can get all this stuff done much faster. Okay. I mean, it's already November 36th. I feel like you don't need that much more time. And the fact that we're actually saving on all of these focuses... I mean, actually, some of these are just 7 days. So it's not that bad. And then you are 14, 14. Yeah, I mean... It allows us to do this stuff a little bit faster. Or a little bit earlier. I'm still happy with that. Modernization, I honestly don't know if we care about that one way or the other. Looks like, what are we going to be doing here? Bureaucratic overhaul. We're going to go bureaucratic overhaul, or we can reinstitute the Stemsta. Once we get the opportunity to do so. Okay, you guys have collapsed. That should be okay. Right now, you're social liberal. Where does that put you in this? Apparently, you've asked us for assistance. I don't think I got a pop-up about that, so... Like, maybe I did? I genuinely don't remember if I got a pop-up about the Crimean People's Republic. I'm hoping I said yes to it. Oh, we have 26 days to do this. Oh, if I don't do this, then Kerensky gets shot again. How many days is this? Oh, thank God. I did not even notice that. 13. We will have enough time for this. But what does that unlock? It unlocks... If we didn't do it, it unlocks the final witch hunt, which is this one. Do you think he survives getting shot again? It's a good thing we did this. Otherwise, he might be... I mean, it might actually say something in the path guides. Kill Kerensky, get the coup. This is for the socialist stuff. Okay, well, maybe it doesn't say in there. At least as far as I can tell. Okay, 2 researches. What do we want to get? 38's too expensive, but 37 is right around the corner, so that seems good. Get those techs ASAP. We got the Showdown Clique right now against the KMT. I don't know how much we can really influence Russia. Again, Kaiserredux is not my forte. There's a lot of stuff in here that I don't quite know exactly how it works. Also, are we training units? We are, but I don't think we have, like, any equipment. So, how many guns are we making? Wait, we're making 1 gun a day. 2 guns a day. Daily base is negative, is 0.02. So on 5 factories, we're making... My lord. Okay, yeah, no, we need to fix this immediately. We're somehow with 7 factories, we're making 2 guns a day. Also, what flag is that? The Latvian flag. Okay. I'm gonna save this. This seems like it might be a trick question. Sanikov arrested. 5 hours before 1 o'clock on the 22nd of December 1936, the agents of the Orkana arrested Mr. Sanikov, leader of the NRPR party. He's accused of establishing and sponsoring a paramilitary organization which committed a crime against the citizens of Russia. Judicial session will be held tomorrow, and expect that Sanikov will be sentenced for life. So we actually have more manpower. We lose 1. No, we get more stability. We lose 1 manpower, and they drop by 7%. I'm gonna put him in prison. I feel like if we kill him, it's going to bite us in the ass in some way. An NRP, 181 seats. They have, like, no representation in the Senate, but they're very popular in State Duma. And at least for the time being. But when the elections occur, we should be in a better spot. Take you next. Are you going to make my factory output less bad? 5%? Yes. Because right now... Trucks efficiency at 26.2. Average contributed 1.49. I mean, how bad? It's a 60... That cancels out. 60, 90. Yeah, it's like a 90% debuff, I think. Right? Actually, I'm going to calculate this. I want to know how bad this debuff is right now. So, -10. -60. +6. I want to make sure I'm still not ending my stream. Because, we're ending my recording because it's all on the same thing. No, okay. Go back. CE. -10. -60. And then it's +16. +16, and then there's +15. -30.8. -10.2. Yeah, no, so it's exactly, it's a -80% penalty right now. That's awful. That's incredibly bad, actually. Excavation 1, though, would be nice. We're a very big country, got a lot of resources. Excavation makes sense here. What an absolute shit show for Russia. -80%? I mean, even then, I guess this will only be -80%. So it should be, we should be producing 5 times more guns? Which would be 15, which still is not, like, super good, but it's significantly better than 3. I can tell you that right now. Auctions available, battlefield support. Thank you very much. Do we not have... Can we not... Wait, why can we not do land doctrines? 175. Are we taking... Or must be having, like, a big penalty to that? Did I pay a big penalty for you? No, I didn't. Okay. So something in here is probably a massive penalty to... Political unrest, unfinished land reform, backwards industry, which is just awful. Russian Revolution. Yeah, there it is. Divided military staff. Food exports from Romania. Romania, like most of Europe outside of the syndicalist nations, has been significantly hit by the economic crisis caused by Black Monday. In order to alleviate the situation, Romanian representative in Russia has approached us to negotiate a new trade treaty. This would mean giving them preferential tariffs for agricultural goods and oil, and vice versa for finished industrial goods. You know what? More trade is good. We'll take Romania at face value. I don't really know how we're trading. I guess we're just sending stuff through Ukraine. Yeah, let's increase taxes next. Stability goes down even more, but I don't have much choice in the matter. 131 days until the election. Our policies that are aimed at fixing our nation's economy and the aftermath of Black Monday seem to start taking effect. After hyperinflation has stopped with prices slowly stabilizing, well, many still are without work. Unemployment is slowly getting smaller as work becomes more profitable again. It does feel like a lot of the Russian events are not spoken by somebody who speaks English as a first language. Or written by someone who speaks English as a first language, I should say. And finally, it seems that most people finally can't afford their basic needs. Fantastic. The popularity of everybody, including apparently authoritarian democratic, gets a little bit more popular. We actually get less popular as a result. That's not fair. We have 282 support. Again, none of this will change. Assuming Sennikov found dead. While waiting for a judicial session, Sennikov was left alone with the investigating isolation ward. As those had secured him, suddenly noticed that Sennikov slowly dropped to his knees, foaming at the mouth. The doctors were called immediately. That they only had to state the death. The fathers of the peasants committed suicide. Well, -100 political power. Can I spend the 100 political power on something beforehand, please? I mean, give me the weekly stability. Now we're at -68, but that's okay. It's not so bad. So Savanakov's dead. His party literally has 0% support. I mean, right now, again, that's once the elections actually occur. Nobody, like 181 seats. It should be 0. Hopefully by the time of the election. We're no longer dealing with austerity. You love to see it. I do not want to pay a 75-point premium on this. Absolutely not. I refuse. But now, our 3 guns are up to 4.46. The Senate plan is still a -55. But it's less bad, I think. Yeah. Now I think we're only -67%. So take that as you will. God, it's so bad. It's so terrible. Balance the budget. You know what? This one is pretty nice. I'll be happy to see it when we can. But I'm guessing if we killed Sannikov, some other event would have happened that would have been bad for us. Eva joined Bukharan Union. You guys have joined a little faction. We might see Kakin join that faction as well. Okay, so apparently you have not... Yeah, okay, so they've all joined one faction. They have now unified as the Islamic Federation of Turkestan. At some point, we will need to come over here to kill them off, but we'll see when that'll happen. Okay, so Curtis was unable to save the United States. We'll see how it goes for them. I don't think we're really backing any of I don't think we're backing any of them right now. Or if we did, I don't know who we'd want to back. Maybe the American Union States? Genuinely, I don't know. But what I do know, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks to everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not doing, please thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.